Well, we're here today with Tony Leraci. My name's Daryl Tedesco and I work for Gilbert's, and I'm part of Gilbert's growers, and Tony's one of the main growers that grows our Continental Cucumbers for us. Hey Tony, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, Tony. Tony, we're just going to put this little film up on Facebook and just show all our customers that what it's like to grow Continental Cucumbers. And how long have you been growing Continental Cucumbers for, Tony?
I reckon I've been growing them maybe 5 years.
Right, and what are some of the most important things to be able to produce a high quality product that you produce?
I think it's the environment and the actual feed, that you actually feed them as well, but the environment is extremely important. You know, just keeping the humidity right and the temperature right, you know, and the right conditions, and they just grow very fast. They're very fast growers.
Well, I must say, Tony, these Continental Cucumbers look absolutely tremendous.
Yes, as you can see, I mean, these are quite young still. Like, it's not very old. It's maybe another 3 days away, and then you know, then they'll be ready to pick.
The colour is just phenomenal on them.
Yes, actually, I must say, I have achieved the colour to be perfect this year. They are very, very dark green and very, very firm at the moment.
I can't believe how straight they grow, Tony.
Yeah, it's very hard. That's a really like, you got to try and keep them away from touching anything. The end, anything it touches, it actually bends. If it touches a leaf, it just curls, because the end of the cucumber is very sensitive, and it's like a feeler, and whatever it touches, you know, they just bend. So you try and remove the leaves and try and keep them to grow straight, which is very, very difficult, because the bent ones just become number twos.
And what percentage of the crop do you lose to cucumbers that go bent, Tony?
Yeah, it's a good question. I reckon you would lose 20-30% quite easy, and sometimes if the plant is overloaded, I'll try and find you one. You know, as you can see, this one here, like, it's bent because if the plant's overloaded and the plant can't feed all the fruit, it can't make that one straight. It would make it deformed because the plant hasn't got enough nutrient to feed all the babies.
So plants that come under stress,
yes,
have more bent cucumbers on them.
Yeah, that's why some people, you can actually take every second one off to balance the plant. So you can, you know, so you take that one off, say for argument's sake, and you take another one off, and that way the plant is not overloaded with fruit, and then it'll give you much more number ones. You know what I mean?
And do you think, Tony, that growing indoors like this is environmentally friendly?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think you got less spray. You definitely use less water because it's only on the drip system, so you water very little and as it needs it. Whereas outdoors, overhead sprinklers, you're watering weeds in the paddock, whatever. But here, you are only feeding directly to the root system, and that's it. So we're not feeding the pathway where we walk in, or we're not feeding the neighbours.
So we're not wasting water, Tony?
That's correct. There's
no
waste water.
Very, very efficient.
Yeah, no waste water at all, because it's all taken in by the plant.
And there's no fertiliser that leaches into the ground?
No fertiliser, no, because you actually recycle the water as well.
And so we're protecting our valuable resource, the groundwater, through leaching?
Definitely.
That's fantastic. Correct. Look, Tony, thank you very much for your time.
Yep.
And freshness is everything, Tony.
Correct.
And thanks for supplying Gilbert's.
My pleasure.
Bye now.
Bye.